Hi everyone, welcome to 810 Adventures. We got the RV all cleaned up last night, the inside. There was months worth of dust and crumbs and all that stuff, that we got that taken care of. Today's Thursday, and we are still prepping the RV to get ready for our weekend trip to Grand Haven. One of the things that has to be done before we leave is the oil needs to be changed on the generator. I'm on my way right now to Advanced Auto Parts to get the oil filter tool, the little wrench thing, so it can make the job easier for Kevin to change the oil on the generator. Plus, at some point, we're going to have to change the oil on the actual RV, so that tool will make it a lot easier. I also need to pick up a couple things at the grocery store yet again to make sure that the kids have enough things for the weekend so that Grandma doesn't have to worry about anything while she's watching them. Okay, I picked up the items for the oil change on the RV generator. Now I'm going to head over to the grocery store really quickly, and then we'll finish our evening with getting the RV prepped.
Fun time.
It's Friday, and it's travel day. I'm getting the RV packed up and ready to go. Got some towels and pillows in here, and we'll be doing this all morning. We're gonna get out of here at noon. All right, it's 7:30 in the morning. I've been working on prepping the RV for about 2 hours now. I'm starving, so I'm gonna take a break, have a bagel, probably get the kids, do a couple things on the computer, and then get back at it. It's a little bit after 9 a.m. now. We are continuing to prep the RV for our trip today. I actually have to run to the post office. We have all of our clothes packed up, our toiletries, electronics. Kevin is currently setting up the tech cabinet in the RV as I go to the post office. My mom is here to watch the girls. Today is my off Friday, so it makes prepping and travel day a lot easier than if I had to work. Kevin does have to work. He has a meeting at 11, and then after that we can head on out. We have a later check-in today. Check-in's at 3. We plan to leave here by about noon. We still have to get propane and fuel for the RV. All right, I'm here at the post office. I'm going to run these things in and then head back home to finish prepping the RV. All right, we're on the road. I'm in the Jeep. Kevin and Brandon are in the RV behind me. We have to go to Tractor Supply, fill up the RV with propane, and then we can hook up the Jeep and head on over to Grand Haven. We made it. We're bussing. We made it to our first stop. We got to get some fuel. We're at our favorite place, Love's, in the truck lane, as you can hear. All right, we made it to our spot. We're here, we're parked. There's lots of sand around us. The water is just this way. Can't wait to go check it out, but first we gotta set up the internet, go get some groceries, a little bit, some snacks, and then come chill. Good morning. All right, it's Saturday morning. Big plans today. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I slept in crazy, took a shower. We're on our site at the beach. I'm about to go Pokemon. This is how close we are to the beach. Last night we also walked down the pier. It was pretty late too. I can't believe we were allowed to walk down there. All right, that's my little tour for now. I'm gonna go do some Pokemoning. It's time to walk the pier. I'm not entirely sure how far I'm gonna go. We walked the whole thing last night, so not sure I need to do the whole thing again. As you can see, I have changed my wardrobe since you last saw me. It's literally only been about an hour. The pier was freezing. I had a tank top on and my jeans. I was frozen. I didn't even go down it. So I turned around, came back, I went in and got my hoodie. And now I'm chilling, my hoodie and my hat, waiting for the boys to wake up. I already have the plans ready for today. It's about 9 now, so we have 3 hours, plenty of time. I really like this campground, it's not too bad. The only hookup we have is power. They do have a dump station at the exit and a freshwater spigot across the way over here. I'll show you. And the playground is right here. The first time that we've been RVing without the children is right now, this time. And we are the closest to the playground we've ever been. So it's kind of interesting. I'm sure we'll come back here again and bring the kids. The beach is super close. It's literally right there, across the little road right there. I'm really, really happy with it. I'm really happy that Kevin decided to book this trip. Right now we're at the Grand Haven, the state park campground. I'm sure my voice sounds extremely crazy, but my allergies are going insane again. I will not be filming when we hang out with Nito and Kev, so figure I'd just film now. We pulled in and they have a nice lane for RV and RV check-in, where you just stop out of the way. So that wasn't bad. The check-in time is 3. And so I think that was kind of a peak time for other people to come in too. The directions were super easy on how to get to our spot. We have spot 79. But first we had to unhook the Jeep in that lane. And then there's a parking lot right there. As I was getting ready to park the Jeep, the parking lot has 2 lanes, and they're a one-way each. So when you come in, you're supposed to turn right in the first lane. And I didn't see the arrow until I was past it. I was just following the car in front of me, which was silly of me. So in the second lane we get to, they turn right. There's really the only option. But still, you're going the wrong way. So I realized that, and I just, turned around, parked the Jeep. So that frazzled me a little bit. I didn't realize it really frazzled me until we get down to our spot. First things were that there were 2 picnic tables in the way. Obviously, I've never been here, so I'm not familiar with the spots. There's sand everywhere because winter just got over, and they haven't cleaned up all the sand yet. So it was very difficult to see the landscape. The power, I don't know if you can see it right behind me. That one's for spot 81. We are spot 79, and our power's right here, way over here. So I wanted him to hug the line over there because I knew our power was way over here. We have no other hookups. Like I said, the fresh water is like a spigot over there, and the dump station's just a station. So as we're parking, I was already frazzled, and I was doing a terrible job. I didn't even get the tape measure out. Thankfully, we did have a second spotter because there was a vehicle over here that was kind of in the way. Not in the way, but it was something to look at, keep an eye on. Once we got situated, I realized that we were too close to the line. Our slide is 2 feet, comes out 2 feet, so we only had 6 inches. So I took a break. Kevin realized I needed a break. I sat here, thought about it for a moment, and I was like, wait, I need the tape measure. Went and got the tape measure, did a little woo-saw moment, let Kevin know that he needed to
move away from the line, so move more towards the passenger side of the spot. The spot is super wide, and I realized why it was so wide, because we need like a place to chill, like, you know, in our spot, which is nice. But once I calmed down, we were able to get her in here just perfectly, exactly the way Kevin wanted it. He wanted the back end hanging in the sand, give us plenty of space on this side. I'm pretty sure we're just going to be downtown. I know Kevin wanted to hit up the bars, so we will do that. We didn't end up doing it yesterday. We drove downtown, parked, had dinner at the Kirby House, which was delicious. After that, we walked down to the water, which was beautiful. And we took a seat. We were getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. And then we realized that the musical water fountain was actually, like, running last night, so that was pretty cool. I ended up snagging our seat back because we were sitting down on a bench for a while, and then we're like, okay, let's go walk around, or let's go somewhere, like to the bar or whatever. So we start walking, and then we hear the announcement over the big speaker, and it's like, welcome to Grand Haven. The show will begin shortly. And so I was like, do you guys want to sit down? Brandon's like, oh, I'll sit in the grass. I was like, no, let's sit on the bench. So I turn around and the bench is still open. But almost simultaneously, someone from the other side was like running towards it. I booked it and beat them. It was like one of those determined moments where like I knew we wanted to sit to watch the show. It's not nearly as comfortable or as fun to watch it standing up. Plus we're all exhausted. We had eaten finally, but so that was fun. We watched it for a few songs, and then the music kind of got a little bit out of our scope of enjoyment, so we had it out of there. So we came back to the RV. Brandon really wanted to go down to the beach at night, so we walked down there. That was a lot of fun. The sand was actually really cold, so I knew the water was extremely cold. Today's Saturday. We're here until Sunday at 1 p.m. is our checkout time. After we walked down to the beach, the pier was super pretty with the lights and everything, so we were taking pictures of that, and I think Brandon maybe suggested that we go walk the pier. I was like, yeah, definitely, let's go walk the pier, except I needed my shoes. So we came back here, swapped my flip-flops for shoes, and walked all the way down the pier. We walked the entire pier. At the very end, it's super dark, a little bit creepy. And by then it was almost midnight, which is very far past my bedtime. So I hit the hay. Yep, took a shower this morning, got dressed as if it was already the high for the day. And already, I did the things that I already explained I did. And now here I am with my sweatshirt on, just waiting. We are going to enjoy our time with Nito and Kev. I'm super excited. A little bit nervous, but that's to be expected. I'm not nearly as nervous as, like, meeting other people that I've met, just because I feel like I already know Nito, since, like, I watch her live, and she's seen us live, and we chit-chat and just have conversations in, like, live real time. In live real time. That's all I have for this one. You'll see me in the next one.